Right. All right. So we've got about 1 minute left, but you can go ahead and, if you're using that playlist, go ahead and start it. Get the vibes going, you know? Yeah, and thanks again, everyone, for coming. This is really interesting and cool. It's nice to feel connected with everyone during these times. So today, I have for you a stress relief sequence, as I'm calling it. I feel like it's kind of fitting, you know, for right now. And so, you know, I think that for the good of the collective consciousness, it's really important right now that we are taking care of ourselves, both mentally and physically, because one, they're connected, the physical body and the mental state, right? And two, so are we, right? We're all connected right now, and we're all going through the same thing, this kind of roller coaster of emotions that may be happening every day. And it's totally normal and valid, of course, you know. But the mind has a habit of running far. So, especially in times like this, I think it's really important to exercise our practice of yoga, meditation, you know, because what else are we practicing for, right? So with that, we're gonna open with a few moments in meditation. We're gonna start seated. So if you have a blanket or a pillow or whatever, something to sit up on, find a comfortable seat, sit up nice and tall, ground parallel to the ceiling. And we'll just start by taking some nice deep breaths, okay? Deep breath in through the nose. Long breath out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in. And breathe out. So as you breathe in now, filling the belly up with air, really expanding through all four corners of the rib cage. And as you exhale, sighing it out. So now home yoga practice. One more time, deep breath in. This time as you exhale, closing the eyes, allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm here. In and out through the nose. As you begin to feel the weight of your body pressing down against the mat, the hands and the arms resting on the legs, noticing those different points of contact here. And then we'll just start scanning down now from the top of the head down to the toes. Just noticing how you're feeling in this moment. Maybe you're feeling a little restless. Maybe the body's a little tight. That's all right. Don't necessarily look for peace here. Don't look for anything other than the state you're in right now. You see anything you accept fully will take you into peace. And this is the miracle of surrender. So shifting your attention now to your breath. Notice where in your body you feel that movement of your breath. So maybe that's in and out through the nose, or in the rising and falling, the chest, or the belly. If it helps, you can place a hand there. We're just following the breathing here. If you become distracted, it's totally normal. So just shifting your attention back to the breath, back to the body. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Now just for a second here, let the mind be free to do whatever it wants to do. So if it's been wanting to think, let it think. No effort. And then shifting the attention back to the body now. Back to the weight, pressing down. Starting to envision that space around you. Feeling those different sensations in the body, so the hands and the arms resting on the legs. Close against the skin. When you're ready, you can gently open the eyes. Just pause for a moment. Notice how you feel. And then we'll drop the chin down to the chest. Feel a nice deep stretch in the back of the neck here. Then drawing a line up with the nose. Send the gaze up. So resisting the urge to crunch the back of the neck here. Lowering the gaze down, chin to chest. And then we'll begin to move with the breath. So inhale, send the gaze up, draw that line with the nose. Exhale, chin to chest. So just gentle neck movements here. Inhale, look up. Exhale, looking down. Now we're going to add on from there. So inhale, looking up. Chest radiates forward. So use the hands to kind of get a little deeper into that back bend. And then exhale, chin to chest. Hands come to the ankles. Lean back. A nice deep stretch in the shoulders. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding through. Let's do one more round like this. Inhale. Exhale, round. Good. Now, whichever foot you have in front here, let's come back to that nice tall seat. You're going to go ahead and switch that. So opposite foot in front. And then left hand comes to the top of the right thigh, right arm sweeps behind. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Big breaths. One more round of breath. Exhale, shifting back to center. Right hand comes to the top of the left thigh. Left arm sweeps behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Big exhale. So we're really emphasizing that breath here. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Coming back to center. And now we're going to move into, if you're sitting on something, go ahead and remove that for now. And then we're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet come together. Knees are wide. We're sitting up nice and tall. Walk the hands back behind you. I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see. So walking the hands behind you, take a deep breath in, sit up tall. Exhale, coming into boat pose. So if you like, you can keep the feet on the ground for this round. Okay, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, coming back to that Baddha Konasana. Hands come behind. Inhale. Exhale, boat pose. So maybe the hands hover here. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, back to Baddha Konasana. Situate. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, boat pose. Good, inhale. Exhale, Baddha Konasana. So we're doing this a little different. Inhale. Exhale, boat pose. Inhale, lift. This time, right leg crosses in front, so we're coming back to that seat. Same deal, inhale. Exhale, back to boat pose. Maybe you straighten the legs this time. Inhale. Exhale, left foot crosses in front. Coming into that seat. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, back to your boat pose. Again, option to straighten the legs, or maybe not, it's cool. Inhale. Exhale, right leg cross. Okay, and then we'll inhale both arms up. Exhale, walk the hands out in front. So walking down, maybe you come onto the forearms here, maybe not, it's all right. So wherever you're at, releasing any tension from your neck here. So forehead comes down towards the earth. So the reason we're doing things a little differently today is because although sometimes patterns, can be sort of meditative, they can also become habitual, which can lead to kind of mindlessness where the mind begins to wander, right? So nice and slow, walk ourselves back up. Get into your nice tall seat. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, coming into your boat pose. Okay. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, left leg in front. Okay. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, walk the hands out in front. Notice how one side is a little different than the other. That's all right. And so again, the point of these movements, these different movements, is to get you out of your head, into your body, into the present moment. Right? One more breath here. Nice and slow, we'll walk ourselves up. Come back to your seat. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale to your boat pose. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, feet back down to the mat. Good job. All right, so now we're going to come down onto our back. So make your way down however you like. And then we'll hug the knees up into chest. Hands come to the top of the knees here. Rock side to side. Getting into that low back, sacrum area. And then keeping that right leg tucked in, we'll send the left leg out long. So we're nice and active through both feet here. Pulling that right knee over towards your right armpit just a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right knee over towards the left. Right arm opens up. So really drawing that right shoulder down on the mat here. If your knee doesn't quite touch the floor, that's all right. Big breaths here into the belly. And then nice and slow, shifting back to center. Left leg hugs in, reset the spine. And then right leg extends long. Okay. Deep breath in. Exhale, left knee over towards the right. Ooh, yeah, maybe you feel a couple pops. You don't need a chiropractor. You can do this on your own. So again, nice full conscious breathing here the whole time. This is really great for the digestion, especially if you haven't been moving around too much. One more breath. And then coming back into center, hug both knees in once again. And then we'll drop the feet down on the mat, soles of the feet come together. Supta Baddha Konasana, so knees out wide. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. So if you'd like, you can place a hand on your belly, one on your chest. And we're just going to take some deep belly breaths. So breathing in, feel the belly rise. As you exhale, belly button to spine. Again, deep breath in. Exhale, let it all out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more round, deep breath in. Big breath out. Good, using the hands to guide the knees back to center. Now walk the feet out as wide as the mat. Let the knees fall in together. So we're just releasing the low back here. Now walk the feet back in line with the hips. We're going to come into kind of a reverse tabletop here. So feet will come, or shins parallel to the ceiling, excuse me. And then we really want to keep that low back flush with the mat here. So if you find there's some space, some lift, then just pull the knees in a little bit. You don't have to be quite all the way up. It's all good. Okay? So we'll interlace the fingers behind the head, thumbs drawn down the nape of the neck. Elbows out nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the chest and lift the shoulders up off the mat. Elbows stay out wide. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. So finding your max here, really emptying all the air out. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift. We're really waking up that core here. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Maybe you straighten the legs. Now you want to take it up a notch, right? Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, lift. Last round. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Pause. Maybe straighten the arms. Good. Knees to chest. Relax down. Rock a little side to side. Woo, and then we're going to bring the hands to the back of the legs. You can rock a couple times on the spine. That feels good. Have some fun with it, right? Then we're going to come all the way forward into tabletop position. So when you arrive, noticing your alignment. So palms are spread nice and wide, wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked, knees and hips are nice and stacked. And then we'll inhale, drop the belly, send the gaze up. Exhale, chin to chest, pressing into the mat. Inhale, looking up. Cow pose. Exhale, rounding through cat. So find some movement that feels good to you here. Okay, maybe drawing some circles with the hips. One way and then the other. That feels good. Big breaths. Then I've been really into this one lately. Hips to the right, to the left, back up. Even like come down to the forearms if that feels good. You know, perks of at-home practices. You can get weird because no one's looking. But all of you guys are looking at me, so that's weird. But hopefully you're just fully embodying this experience of cat-cow. Do one more round to even out. All right, so we'll meet back in that nice neutral spine of tabletop. Okay, and then we'll send the right leg out long, toes pointing down, so hips are nice and level here.
Gazing at the front edge of your mat, keeping the neck nice and long. Left arm reaches forward, so thumb facing the sky. Okay, we're really pressing into that left foot for stability here, hugging the lower ribs in. Deep breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee, nice and slow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. So everything comes back down to the mat. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So left leg long, toes pointing down. Lower ribs hugging in, pressing up and out of the hands. And then when you're ready, right arm forward. Deep breath in. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug it in. So moving nice and slow. One more time, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, so lifting up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, everything comes back down to the mat. Big toes together, knees out wide, send the hips back for extended child's pose. Forehead comes down to the mat here. So really embodying surrender here in this pose. Surrender to all that we cannot control. And trust that everything's going to be all right, even if you can't see it right now. This is a time to trust, to keep hope, faith. Walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Left hand comes on top of the right. So getting a nice deep stretch in the left side body. And then we'll walk the hands back through center and over to the left. Right hand comes on top of the left. So really breathing into that space we're creating here in the side body. And then walking the hands back into center. We'll walk ourselves back up. So coming into that tabletop position again, but we're going to leave the legs how they are, so big toes stay together, knees out wide. Okay? And then shifting the weight over into the left hand, we'll lift the right up to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. So right arm underneath the left, and onto the outside of the right shoulder. You can use that left hand to press yourself deeper into this pose if that feels good. Option to try for a bind here, so lifting that left arm up to the sky, externally rotating it, wrapping it around for the low back, or maybe the top of the right back. One more breath here. And then unwinding that bind. Left hand plants down next to the face, press yourself up. Right arm reaches high to the sky, and then right hand back onto the mat. Same thing other side. Shifting the weight into the left hand, lift, or the right, lift the left. Deep breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Let something go here. So something that is no longer serving you. You know, maybe that's a negative mindset or a negative person. You came here to let go, right? Right, all right, so trying again for that bind, if you did on the other side. We're doing lots of shoulders and neck today, because I think that's where a lot of us tend to stress. One more breath. And then binds begin to unwind. Right hand plants down, left arm reaches high, and left hand back down to the mat. Now we're going to come into a little kind of toe stand
thing here. So walk the knees together, and then we're gonna tuck the heels in the back. I'm trying to demo. Okay, we're just gonna do some easy wrist stretches here. So fingers face away from you, or away from each other to the outside edges of the mat, as you can see. And then we're just gonna start rocking side to side. And then maybe some circles. That feels good. One way and then the other. Okay, and then we'll face the fingers towards each other. Same deal, starting side to side. And circles. Gotta take care of those wrists, you know, gotta warm them up. Okay, and then let's go on to the backs of the hands now. You wanna do this one at a time, you can, it might feel a little better. Just going through those motions again, side to side, and that circle. One way and the other. Okay, and then last round, flipping the hands so the fingers are facing towards you. And then this one can be really intense, so just some micro movements here, that's fine. Side to side, and circles. Lovely, okay, so hands come back. Now we're gonna flip the toes and sit back on the heels. If you like, you can place a block underneath your seat or a blanket if this is a lot for you. Also, I'm gonna just come to a nice tall seat, okay? Then we're just gonna do some easy neck stretches. So I like this pose because the spine is super long. Okay, so right arm comes up and on the left ear, and then drop the right shoulder down, drop the right ear down towards that right shoulder. And send that left arm out long, if that feels good. Or if you want to intensify, you can bring that left arm behind, right? Maybe sun gaze down. And kind of roll back and forth through those if that feels good. I happen to have a really tight neck right now, so this feels amazing. Okay, and then we'll release. So hand down, head comes up, arm high. Here we go. Other side. Inhale, left arm high. Fist on the outside of the head. Drop shoulder down, drop the ear down. Okay, again, option to bring that right arm behind. That feels good. Big breaths. Okay, and then we'll release. So head comes up, left arm up, and down to the mat. Okay, now we're gonna make our way to plank pose. So, option to be in half plank, if that feels better for you. But wherever you're at, we have one nice long line with the spine. Pressing into all 10 fingers, all 10 knuckles here. Heels reaching back, crown reaching forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down onto the right forearm, and then the left forearm. So now we're here, forearm plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, press yourself back up with the right hand, and then the left. Now we're back in that plank. One round of breath, in, and out. Again, in. This time we're going the left forearm down. Right forearm down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press yourself up with the left hand. Follow back to the right. One round of breath here. Option to come down to the knees. And then if we're on the toes, we're shifting forward on the toes, hugging the elbows into the side body, lowering all the way down to the mat. Lift onto the tops of the feet in the back, and then arms are going to come out to a T. Okay, and then we're going to bend the right knee, lift it up and over. Oh, this is weird. Towards the right side or the left side of the mat. Okay. So then we're coming on to the inside of this left shoulder. And then again, you can use this right hand to press yourself deeper into the pose. If you don't feel like you're getting much of a stretch here, you option to cactus that left arm. So
bring it up to T. Okay. And then we'll slowly shift back to center. And then same thing on the other side, so left leg up and over. Coming onto the right shoulder. This is one of my favorite stretches. Big breaths. And then nice and slow, we'll shift back to center. Hands come right underneath the shoulders. Now we're going to do a couple cobras. So pressing into the top of the feet here. Hug the elbows in. Inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale, coming up. Maybe lift the hands. Exhale, down. Again, inhale, lift. Elbows in. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes now. Press yourself up through plank and then send the hips high. Downward facing dog. So just pedaling it out here. Maybe it's your first downward dog of the day, of the week. All good. All good. So just bending and straightening with one leg and then the other. Hips are nice and high, shoulders spread wide. And we're really pressing into all 10 fingers here, all 10 knuckles, especially that place between the pointer finger and the thumb. So we'll find some stillness in our down dog now. And energetically drop the heels down towards the mat. Spine stays nice and long. And then we're going to step one foot in front of the other, making our way to the top of the mat. Meeting there in forward fold. And then super generous bend in the knees here. So belly comes to the top of the thighs. Okay, you can grab your elbows and rock side to side. That feels good. Release any tension from the neck here. And then we'll release the hands down to the mat. Nice and slow, begin to roll up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes up last. Shoulders roll back, arms reach up and overhead. And then hands to heart center. So just pausing for a moment here. Close the eyes. Now is a great time to set an intention for your practice. Whatever that means to you. Today my intention is to have more self-compassion. We'll drop the chin down to the chest. Consider your intention already done. And then hands release down. Lift the head. I know my head's cut off, but it's fine. You guys can still see me. You can. So we're just going to move through some half sun salutations. Feet are about hips distance apart. Inner arches nice and parallel. Arms around by your sides. You'll inhale, arms out wide, reach up and overhead. Exhale, arms out wide as you fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Long neck, long spine. Exhale, fold. Tuck the chin into the chest. And then pressing into the feet. Inhale, reach the arms all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, arms come down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway. Tail back, chest forward. Exhale, fold, emptying all the air out. Inhale, reach your eyes, press into the feet, reach up.
Exhale, hands to front. Okay, so adding on from there, if you do have blocks, maybe place them at the front of your space, okay? And then same deal. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step just the right foot back. Okay, lower the back knee, flip onto the top of the foot. Option to use those blocks here to help you press up. And we're just gonna hang out here and get really nice and deep into that right flexor. Okay, because you know, maybe we haven't been moving around too much. The body's a little stiff, so this is a great time to take a little extra care, a little extra time, right? Okay, so if you're all right here and you want to take it up, arms to reach. Thumbs right back, shoulders down. Option to spiral those pinkies in. Good, and then hands will come to those blocks and we'll straighten through that left leg. Toes flex up towards the sky. So obviously you don't have to use blocks here, but I like to use blocks because it helps keep a nice long spine. Really targets the hamstring. So inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forehead to knee. So we're keeping super flexed in that left foot here. Toes facing up. And if you like, you can kind of go back and forth. Turn the toes to the left, to the right, whatever feels good. Ooh, hamstring, my favorite, right? Okay, so now we're gonna roll through that left foot. Option to use the blocks as you tuck the toe, lift the knee. Right foot rocks up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus arms. So elbows come in, or as you guys can see, so cactus arms, elbows hugging in. Okay, inhale, reach. Hands come together, and then exhale, fold down through the middle. So I just did that to show you guys. Okay. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat or block. Step the left foot back this time. We're gonna knee, onto the top of the toes, and then here we are again in our nice deep stretch. Okay. So also, just saying, you can get a little deeper into this knee. You know, I know they say like, don't let your knee come over your ankle, which is, I mean, yeah, obviously, like, let's be safe and not go crazy on it, but a little bit is okay because the knee goes over the foot when you walk up the stairs or when you hike. So it's kind of important to use that full range of motion, right? So you can keep that range of motion. All right, arms can reach up if they haven't already. Spiral those pinkies in. And then hands will frame the foot, straighten through the right leg, flex the toes up towards the sky. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. So with each breath here, seeing where you can expand and where you can relax. The hamstrings can be a little sticky for some of us. But you know, the power of the breath will help you so much in this time. One more breath. And then we'll roll through that right foot. Tuck the toe, lift the knee. Left foot meets the right. Okay, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the right foot back. Option to lower the back knee, or maybe you keep it lifted this time.
Okay. Then when you're ready, we'll press up, high crescent lunge. So you can bend into this back knee for a little more stability if you're feeling a little wobbly. So good. And then we'll interlace the fingers behind the back now. So the idea is down and away. So thumbs or hands drop back, down. Maybe the chest lifts, maybe the gaze lifts. Option to drop that knee down at any time if you need it. Okay, and then we'll release the grip, arms reach high. Exhale, hands straighten the foot. Now we're going to come into a twist. So right hand stays down, left arm reaches high. Easy twist. Good, left hand back down to the mat. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus arms. So maybe lean back, hips forward. Right? Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold down through the midline. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the left foot back. Back knee lower lifted, your choice. And then when you're ready, we'll press up, high crescent lunge. So we have a nice deep bend in this right knee. Nice and stacked. Again, interlacing the fingers behind the back. Opposite thumb on top this time, so if everyone feels a little bit weird. Okay, and then deep breath in. Exhale, draw the hands down and away. Be nice and deep into that. So we're breathing here, no clenching. Good, we'll release, arms reach high. And hands straighten the foot. Coming into that twist, so left hand down, option to place that block underneath your hand for a little more lift. And then right arm high to the sky. Good, right hand back down to the mat. And then left foot meets the right, rock it up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, step the right foot back, step the left foot back. Plank pose. Okay. So again, option to do belly to cobra. If you're ready for chaturanga and you want to move, do it. Okay, so we'll shift forward on the toes, hug the elbows in or all the way down. Flip onto the tops of the feet, and then inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. Hug the toes, press yourself up through plank, and then send the hips high down, facing dog. 3 big breaths here. So again, really emphasizing that exhale. Option to sigh it up because no one's around. One more breath in and out. Make your way to the top of the mat. You can step one foot in front of the other or one big step. And then inhale, lifts you up halfway. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. So we're moving, right? Okay, inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step the left foot back, then step the right foot back because we got to even out. All right. So again, belly to cobra, or maybe chaturanga to up dog, if you want, or maybe knees, chest, chin. That's what I've been feeling. Okay. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down. Press yourself up. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. 3 breaths. Again, seeing where you can lengthen and where you can relax. One more breath. And we'll drop your knees down to the mat. Knees together, feet together, sit back on the heels, arms by your sides, Balasana and Child's Pose. So just giving the shoulders a little break here, a little rest before we get into this next part. Big breaths. Rock the forehead side to side, if you like. When you're ready, we'll make our way back to that downward facing dog. So the hips are nice and high. And then we'll make our way to the top of the mat, feet together. Okay, so feet are together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now we're going to come into chair pose. So inhale, hips back, arms high. Chair pose. So chest is nice and lifted. You got a nice deep bend in the knees. Take a look down at those knees. Make sure you can see your big toes. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming into chair pose once again. Exhale, sink a little deeper. So we're switching it up. I'm keeping you on your toes. All right, speaking of those toes, let's take a second here and lift them up. Okay, feel all four corners of the foot rooting down. And then set those toes back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming into your chair pose once again. Exhale, squeeze a little deeper. Doing awesome. Okay, moving on. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Maybe you hop back to your plank pose. Okay, your choice of a flow here. So chaturanga, dog, belly to cobra. Whatever you're feeling. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, inhale, right leg high, toes pointing down. So hips are nice and level. Okay, and then we'll turn the toes, bend the knees, stack the hip, open up. So you're not pulling that foot back towards your glutes here. Keeping the weight evenly distributed through your hands. Sending your gaze back towards that left foot. Inhale, realign, three-legged dog. Exhale, hug that right knee into chest, and then plant it between the palms. Pivot that back foot 45 degrees. And then inhale, open up, warrior two. Okay. So now we're here in our warrior two, sinking down nice and deep into that front right knee. We'll flip that front palm here, reach forward, up and back. And then exhale, sink down into that right knee. Right elbow comes to the top of the right knee, left arm reaches up and overhead. So really pulling that shoulder back here, elbow comes behind the ear. Use your core here to keep yourself nice and lifted, you know. And then we'll use that core to lift ourselves back up, warrior two, and then straighten through that right leg. Left hip back, right hand forward, and down, extended triangle pose. So we have one nice long line with the arms here. Micro bend into this right knee. Good, and then bending into that right knee. Come back to your warrior two. And then we'll cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot. Left heel lifts, and then we're coming into that easy twist once again. Right hand back down to the mat, right foot meets the left, plank pose. Vinyasa if you want to, or straight to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. And then moving right into the other side, so left leg high, toes pointing down, hips are square, so maybe that foot doesn't quite come up as high to start. And then we'll turn the toes, bend the knees, stack it, and open it. Good, inhale, realign, three-legged dog. Exhale, move that left knee into the chest, plank between the palms, pivot that back foot, and open up, warrior two. So take a look down at your knee, make sure you can see your big toe. And then we'll flip that front palm, you know what to do. Exhale, sink into that left knee. We have a nice deep bend going here, right? Okay, left elbow, left knee, right arm reaches high. Again, option to play around with hovering that left arm, maybe overhead like a beach ball. See what that does for your core. And then let's use that core as we lift ourselves back up, warrior two, and then straighten through that left leg. Right hip back, left hand forward. Keep the length, and it's in a triangle pose. So the upper body is nice and long on both sides here. Again, micro bend in this left knee because we don't want to hyperextend. Remembering to breathe. And then bending into that left knee, we'll shift back, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, frame foot. Lift the right heel and coming into that twist. So right hand down, left arm high. Left hand back down to the mat. Left foot meets the right. Your choice of vinyasa here, or straight to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. And then we'll make our way to the top of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hips back, arms high, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn sideways on the mat. We're going to come into a nice wide stance, preparing for a wide leg forward fold. Okay, so good depth or a good measurement is arms out, heels or feet are right underneath the wrist. Obviously, they don't have to reach. Some of us have longer arms and legs. So toes are pointing in just slightly. Hands will come to the waist. Elbows back. Chest forward. As you slowly begin to fold forward. Hands can come down to the mat in front of you. And then if you'd like, you can walk the hands behind you. Give the crown of your head a little closer to the floor here. If headstand is in your practice, now's a great time to try it out. Or maybe we're working towards bringing the forearms down to some blocks, or maybe the ground. Okay, so nice deep breaths into the back of the legs here. Two more breaths. Good, and then hands will come right underneath the face now. We'll inhale to a halfway lift, and then hands come to the waist. Use the core to lift yourself up as you press into the feet. And all the way back up. Okay, now we'll just heel toe, the feet in.
And make our way to the front of the mat once again. Except I'm going to stay here so I can show you guys what's happening next. So again, feet together. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. So from here, bending into the knees, coming onto the toes, or coming into a toe stand. If you want to use some blocks here to help you press up, you can do that. Otherwise, get a nice stack in the top half of the body. That is key to balancing in this pose. It's a nice tall seat. Okay, nice come to heart center. And then we'll twist over to the right. Maybe the arms open up. Okay, option to hook that left wrist on the outside of the right knee. Get a little deeper into that twist. And then bring the hands back to heart center. Give yourself a little break with a forward fold. And then coming back down into your toe stand. Find that lift. Hands in the heart center. Of course, option to stay here or twisting to the left. You did so on the other side. Arms open up wide. Option to hook that wrist. And then hands come back to heart center, shifting back. And then we'll just walk the hands behind us, come down onto our seats. Send the legs out long, give them a little shake. Woo, that was some good foot work. Fancy foot work. All right, so we're here in Dandasana, staff pose. Nice and lifted. Okay, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. So hands come to the outside of the feet. If they don't quite reach, just bend the knees. It's all good. Okay, and then super flex those toes. We're going to pull the outside edges of the feet parallel to the inside edge. This should light up the hamstrings. The hamstring friends should be feeling pretty good. So just breathing here. And nice and slow, we'll walk or roll it up. Okay, hands will come behind you now, and we're going to come into reverse plank. So pointing the toes, press yourself up. So hips lift. If it feels okay, you can drop the head back. And then nice and slow lower down. Okay, we're going to come back to that boat pose now. So if you like to start with the feet down on the mat, you can do that. Hands come behind the back of the legs. Lean back, lift those legs up. Okay, maybe the arms come out to the sides. So we're breathing here. Just holding and breathing. Full conscious breaths. Option to straighten through those legs. Point or flex the toes, your choice. Let me know what you like better. 2 more breaths. Last breath in and out. Slowly begin to lower down. Slow as you can go, coming into your low boat. And then when you can't take it anymore, releasing everything down to the mat. Okay, hug the knees up into chest once again. Rock side to side. And then we'll drop the feet down on the mat. We're going to come into figure 4 pose. So left foot down on the mat, right leg lifts up. And then right knee comes to the top of the right or the left knee, chin, thigh. Wow, words. Okay. You guys know this one. So pressing up off that left foot, keep those toes nice and flexed, shoulders down on the mat. Big breaths here. So this is basically the same stretch as pigeon pose, just reclined on your back. So for some of us, this might feel a little better if you have any knee pain. Okay. And then we're gonna release left foot back down to the mat and then come into a twist. So right foot down, keep that foot hooked, right arm opens up. Okay, option two, kind of relax. If you don't like that tuck here, it's all good. Big belly breaths. This is really great for wringing out those internal organs. And then nice and slow, we'll shift back. Okay. Right leg lifts high and back down to the mat. Same thing, other side, left leg high. And then left ankle to the top of the right thigh. Foot is flexed, toes are flared, then we'll press up off that right foot, hands reach for the back of the right thigh. So if you want to intensify this stretch here, you can bring the hands to the top of the right shin, but you really want to keep those shoulders down so they're coming up just back out a little bit. You hold onto your pants, or if you have a yoga strap, cool. Nice and slow, we'll release that right foot down, coming into the twist, so left foot to the right side edge of the mat, left arm opens up. And so big belly breaths. And nice and slow, we'll shift back, unraveling the legs, left leg high, and back onto the mat. So any final movements here you want to do, maybe a happy baby. So hands to the outside edges of the feet, open up. Find your inner child self rolling around. Or you want to do like a bridge or an inversion. Your choice. Okay. And then when you're ready, we'll release the legs out long, coming into our final Shavasana. So arms down by your sides. Allow the feet to fall out wide. I invite you to close the eyes here. Return to that feeling, the weight of the body pressing down against the mat. Noticing those different points, contact here, the body against the floor. Feeling those differences in the body when we started class today. Noticing quality of your breath, the quality of mind. Breathing in, I am here. Breathing out, this is now. So allow your body to absorb our practice. Savor the stillness. And keep this calm. Really holding on to this collective energy we've created together. We might be separate, but we are together. In this moment, we are one. We are all connected. So stay here as long as you like. No rush. Just a moment of silence here. If time allows, continue to rest in your Shavasana. Or if you like, you start to bring some awareness back into the body. Starting with the fingers and the toes. And then rolling on to your right side. And eventually pressing yourself up into a seat. Meeting me with hands at heart center and eyes closed or soft focus. As we seal today's practice, remembering our intention, remembering that we're all connected, we are all together in this moment. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. It's been really awesome to feel connected to you again. It is always a pleasure and such an honor to guide you in this yoga journey. Thank you all so much. Namaste. See you all soon, I hope. I'm gonna unmute you all if you want to say hey.
Hey. Hi. Thank you.
Hey, keep doing yoga. Let's keep doing yoga together.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hey, Matt Wilson. Hey, Matt. Sarah. Sandy wants to talk to you. Call her.
Oh, I don't know Sandy's phone number.
You guys are.
Uh-oh, did we all get muted? Oh, my number is 206
Hold on.
919
Wait. Start over.
206
Okay.
919
Okay.
0707. Send me a text and then I'll send it to her.
Perfect.
I'll send you hers. Namaste,
Okay.
you guys. What a pleasure to see you all. Jen, thank you so much for doing this. Mindy, Elizabeth, thank you for making this all possible.
Yes. Thanks for coming.
Yes,
Thank you guys.
Wait, I suggest you guys make it possible for us to donate for these wonderful classes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Email.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
You did a great job, Ms. Jen.
Hey, Annie.
Thank you. You're giving me courage. Maybe I should do one.
I mean, it's definitely different, but it's nice to still, like, eventually you kind of get into the flow and you're like, okay, here I am teaching. Like, it's not as weird, but it's just to not see everyone or like hear any feedback. I'm like, is anyone doing this with me or are they just watching me?
Well, I did have to move the computer once and I did have to go put on a bra, but love you guys.
Bye, Annie. Love
Bye,
you.
Annie.
Bye, Mindy.
Bye. Bye, Stacy.
Oh, I'm leaving the meeting. There we go.
Oh, so funny. Okay, how do I get to this chat? Okay, here we go. No bras necessary. Yeah. Right. Not when you're at home. Yay.
You can just hit leave at the top.
Bye. Okay. End meeting.